In today's video, I'm going to share some powerful human psychology tips that can completely change how people see you. By using these simple tricks, you'll not only increase your value and respect among others, but you'll also learn how to get people to do what you want, without ever directly asking them. And yes, this is scientifically proven. Once you understand how this works, you'll become what people call a high-value man or high-value woman, someone others admire, follow, and respect. Because people naturally look up to those who appear powerful, dominant, and smart. The secret behind this transformation lies in one simple psychological tool: reverse psychology. This is the same strategy used by top companies, marketers, and influencers all around the world to influence people's behavior. Reverse psychology means getting others to make the decisions you want them to make, but indirectly. And in the end, the result is exactly what you wanted all along. In this video, I'll share 7 proven psychological tricks that use this concept. So make sure to follow each step carefully, and whatever you do, don't skip the last rule. That one is the most powerful of them all. Rule number 1. People crave what's hard to get. We all tend to value what's rare or difficult to obtain. In one experiment, people were offered chocolates from 2 jars, one was full, and the other had just a few pieces left. When asked which chocolates tasted better, most rated the ones from the almost empty jar as higher quality. This shows that scarcity increases value. That's why limited-time offers make products sell out fast, because people rush to grab what seems rare. In life, the same rule applies. If you want to increase your worth, stop being overly available. Don't always be there for everyone, every time. When you make yourself a little less accessible, people begin to value your time and presence more. Remember, the rarer you are, the more valuable you become. Rule number 2, boost your value using reverse psychology. In 1756, King Frederick II of Prussia wanted to save his people from famine. He discovered a new crop, the potato, which was nutritious and easy to grow. But his people refused to plant it, saying it looked ugly and tasted bad. So the king used reverse psychology. He surrounded his potato fields with royal guards, pretending to protect something precious, and even arranged for a few thefts. Soon, everyone believed potatoes were valuable, and within no time, the entire kingdom was planting them. The lesson? If you want to raise your own value, act like you're valuable. Show that your time and energy are precious. Let people know, politely, that you can walk away if you're not respected. That mindset alone makes people take you seriously. Rule number 3, the more you give, the more people expect. Ever noticed that when a waiter brings you the bill, they often add a small complimentary item, like a mint or sweet? A study found that when waiters offered 1 mint, their tips increased by 3%. When they offered 2 mints, tips jumped by 14%. Why? Because people naturally want to repay kindness. When someone does something nice for them, they feel the urge to return the favor. So if you give compliments, help others, or do small favors, people will start valuing and respecting you more. But, do it in moderation. Too much giving, and people might start taking you for granted. Rule number 4, use the pratfall effect. The pratfall effect is a fascinating psychological concept. It says that making small mistakes can actually make you more likable. In a famous experiment by psychologist Elliot Aronson, students listened to people taking a quiz. The ones who accidentally spilled coffee afterward were rated as more likable than those who didn't make any mistakes. Why? Because when you show imperfections, you seem human and relatable. People connect more easily with real humans than with someone who seems too perfect. So stop trying to look flawless. Be authentic, be real, and people will naturally be drawn to you. Rule number 5. People want to stay consistent with their past. Humans have a deep desire to appear consistent with what they've said or done before. Once we commit to something, we subconsciously try to stay aligned with that commitment. For example, if someone asks you for a small favor and you agree, chances are, you'll also agree when they later ask for a bigger one. That's why marketers often get people to say yes to small things first, because it makes it easier for them to say yes again later. You can apply this too: get small commitments first, and you'll find that people naturally follow through with bigger ones. Rule number 6: people follow social proof. This one is simple: when we see a crowd doing something, we assume it's the right thing to do. It's called herd behavior. That's why, when you shop online, you're more likely to buy a product with thousands of good reviews rather than a perfect one with only a few. We trust what other people approve of, that's social proof. So, if you want people to trust or respect you, show that others already do, through testimonials, achievements, or visible confidence. Rule number 7: the reverse action rule. This one's the most powerful. According to the embodiment theory, your actions and emotions are directly connected. Most people think emotions come first. You smile when you're happy, you act when you feel motivated. But it also works the other way around. If you act confident, you'll feel confident. If you smile when you're sad, your brain starts to lift your mood. If you take action even when you don't feel like it, motivation will follow. For example, when you're sad and listen to sad music, you feel worse. But if you do the opposite, play upbeat songs and force a smile, your mood improves instantly. That's the power of reverse action. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another one. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, your mind is your greatest power.